Well, good morning. I am still in Denver and currently waiting on the maintenance guys to come by and check out our apartment because, as you know, we're getting ready to move. So they have to come by and inspect the apartment, see if there's any damages, and we can't really have them come by on a regular weekday when Rory's here by herself because they're afraid of her because she barks and growls and sounds really fierce. So they won't come inside without one of us being here. I'm sitting around waiting because I'd like to do some errands and meet Jeremy for lunch before heading back to Nebraska. So I'm just killing time and thought I'd talk to you guys some. And I'll go ahead and put this at the start of the vlog that I'm about to edit while I'm waiting. So I'm gonna give this camera to Jeremy for the next 2 weeks because I'm not gonna be back for another 2 weeks and he needs to take some pictures for a family friend who's moving to Boulder. So they're sending their daughter to college, and so they want some pictures of the new apartment before she moves there. So that means that you're gonna get some fancy vlogs because I'm gonna have to use my HD really nice camcorder to do some vlogs. So they're probably gonna be short because it's gonna take a long time to edit because my computer only has like 2 gigs left on it. So have to edit using my external hard drive and it's gonna be a mess. So they're probably gonna be short, and I've got some back footage from this past weekend to show you first. So let me do some intros for that so I can go ahead and get this loaded on my computer and have some back footage to edit for you guys. Oh, and one more thing before I send you into the footage from Friday. It's been a great weekend, great Memorial Day weekend. Hope you guys had a great Memorial Day weekend. I've got tons of fun stuff coming up for you between my drive to Denver. Then on Saturday we went to Boulder and we found a carnival. On Sunday we went hiking at Castlewood Canyon, so I've got some great hiking videos. And then on Monday we ran the Boulder. And that's a 10K, so 6.28 miles. I'm very sore and tired today, so I'm glad I don't have to do anything strenuous. And so I've got all of that coming up for you. So starting now with Friday. Well, good afternoon. It is Friday. Anything you see with me wearing this bright pink sweater means it's Friday. I am about to hit the road. Thought I had everything packed and realized that I forgot my pillow, so I'm going back to the house to get my pillow. Alright, entering the highway at 3:58 p.m. 64 degrees. Cloudy. See, those clouds look pretty nifty. Pretty nifty little clouds. It is raining in Colorado. Wanna go for a ride? I used to love the Smashing Pumpkins. Despite being a normal kid and liking like NSYNC and all the pop groups that were out when I was in middle school, I was also really into things like Smashing Pumpkins. Like I bought Melancholy Infinite Sadness in 5th grade. Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill, 5th grade. Like I was pretty tuned in for a youngin'. I was a music snob. In a previous life, I actually had a music column. When I was doing my journalism degree, I did an internship at a magazine in Gainesville, and I started out just doing whatever articles they assigned me, and then eventually I moved up to do articles, and also I had my own music column where I reviewed a new CD, maybe 2 CDs every month, and I always did the best local band series. So I was a music snob earlier in my life, and then I got to the point where I was 26 and I just don't care what anyone thinks anymore. I listen to everything. I listen to pop, I listen to whatever's on the radio, you know, I listen to Britney Spears, I listen to Lady Gaga, which I never would have done when I was early in college. So anyway, I listen to everything now. So, and you probably have gathered that from my vlogs and the stuff I listen to. I'm listening to Smashing Pumpkins today, I've also been listening to Britney Spears, I've gone all over the place, so that's my thing. I just don't have the energy to be a music snob anymore. I guess the point where I was trying to make is I have always known who I was. I never had any question. I've always been very confident in what my personality is and being an individual. And so I've never worried about being on the in crowd and like what other people thought of me so much. I've just always been confident and always known who I am, and so I think I try to go into the more alternative realms of people because they're more interesting to me. So on that note, don't really flaunt the fact that I'm more alternative. Like the most I do is, which isn't even controversial anymore because everybody paints their nails dark colors, but I've always painted my nails black. And that's kind of that's a big deal in my hometown. Like my mom still hates it. She doesn't get it at all. She just does that for Halloween. I don't know why she does that. She doesn't like it, but I want tattoos. I have 3 going on 4 that I have planned now. I'm up to 4. One that I'm almost positive I'm going to get because I've had the same exact thing planned for a couple years now, where the other 3 are still in limbo because I don't really know where I want to put them. I don't know what colors I want in them. So those 3 I'm going to hold off on for a few more years while I have some time to plan and make sure I know exactly what I want. I'm still debating on the color because technically I want it in white, and that's risky. I think I'm pale enough where the white would look good, but it is a risk. But it's going to be the only tattoo that I think will be visible. All my other tattoos I think I'm going to put where I could hide them, but this one's going to be like on my forearm, right there, the big part of my arm, like on the inside. So I want to make sure that I like the color. I mean, white's gonna, that's why I kind of like the white, is that I can have a visible tattoo, but it's like, bam, tattoo. The other side of that is I don't think Jeremy will be very happy with me if I start getting tattoos. Yeah. My mom would probably want to kill me too, but that's another story. That doesn't matter as much to me, because she's from the previous generation where tattoos were really faux pas and taboo, and our generation, you know, it's something that isn't nearly as controversial. But Jeremy's from a very conservative family, and his parents would definitely hate it. And I think he's that much of a tattoo person. I don't think he enjoys them as much as I do. And I don't think he would like my choices of tattoos, as he's not a nerd like me, and honestly all 4 tattoos that I have planned are definitely nerdy. They're nerdy, that's for sure. But I'm a nerd, and I don't mind sharing that with the world. I don't mind that I'm a nerd. I'm cool with it. I embrace it because I'm confident in who I am, and it's just who I am. She used to tell me these crazy things. She used to tell me my daddy was an evil man. She used to tell me he hated me. And then I got a little bit older and I realized she was the crazy one. Nothing I could do was say to try to change it, cause that's just the way she was. They said I can't rap about being broke no more. See, told you I listen to everything, Eminem included. Looks so pretty with the clouds. I know you can't see the mountains, but the mountains are white caps. Yeah, just an airplane across the road. It's cool. Alright, so it is 9:50 Nebraska time, which means it's 8:50 Denver time, and I've pulled into our apartment complex. So just slightly less than 6 hours, and that includes stop at McDonald's for dinner and a gas refill. So I made awesome time. That's like 5.5 hours. I rushed it.